locked and loaded as we begin the matchup.
And of course here, Erangel here, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here again, second time today that we are going to meet together in Erangel. Are we going to expect some different moves here? Okay, we'll see a lot of teams who have started to get comfortable with each other by this point because this is the last game of the day. So are they going to like, okay, counter each other, or are they just going to like,
bridge,
okay, we just
bridge,
stay
bridge,
at it?
What?
Bridge.
What is that flight path?
Yeah, literally now, like just what, 40% of land there.
It's terrible. That's a terrible flight path. But again, we gotta congratulate, well, not congratulate, but thank our observers, senior observers, as well as our other observers for catching all the action. But what is that flight path?
That's water for you.
I think some of them who actually happens to camp out in melee base will have a great day dropping out very fast. They are the ones who will drop and get the loot and just go up to the north. If the circle happens to be in the north, we have to wait for the circle. I have never seen this kind of firepower before.
Really?
It never cut between two bridges.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see how this kind of plays out, because a lot of the squads have kind of dropped. I mean, as far as they can go, they can only reach about Mansion just at the edge of its school. They should be able to like kind of reach it as well. But for the most part, a lot of these teams are going to have to deal with each other. And it looks like nobody actually went for military base.
Nobody went for military base, but Bapak are getting an advantage here because they got the spot that they want at Milta Power. They immediately land, being one of the earliest ones to land, so that's good for them. How long are they going to hold for that? That's going to be the big question mark. Now I'm really curious. Oh!
Yes! Bridge!
Water!
And I have a feeling we might end up in a bridge. You can see how the circle really centralized around the water area there.
I can already feel my foot already halfway through the door. Oh boy, we'll see. You know, it might circle back. It might circle back around military base. That's what I'm hoping for. But it will pose a very interesting situation where they actually have to deal with bridge. And again, Choo, you called it. You might actually have some bridge camping here.
I wish we can see one, but sadly, Bigatron is not in this round. They would love that to happen. Jumping into Bosskurr way, brother. They are just doing a-okay, and Pochinki is occupied by ESG only. I'm surprised nobody actually fighting it out for them.
Yep, uncontested indeed. This is actually quite rare actually. It'll be quite interesting though. They'll definitely have this place as long as they want. Looking at how the circle is, it'll probably fall somewhere in between there. We'll see, but of course I still put my hopes on that water fight.
Back at Geek, they are... Well,
okay.
I don't know what they're planning to do, honestly. That just happened.
Yeah, okay. I know you want to make the highlights, but you don't want to do it in that way.
Hey, camera, look at me. Check out my bike.
Okay, back to the game, guys.
All right,
Still hot. They are doing good. I mean, like, not great, but quite okay.
Yeah, considerably well. And not to mention, you know, they are, I mean, they haven't been able to secure a lot of kills, as you saw off the profile just now, but they are able to poke out a lot of people. Looks like Impunity have come across. Unfortunately, it's going to be XPERT who's going to be the first person to get knocked down, but they haven't secured the kill just yet.
Yep, not yet. Still
There you go.
You just had to say, and it was a pistol kill.
Not a great start, but I can't wait to see what exactly is going on here. Oh, okay. Behind the haystacks, they're trying to make sure they get a good position, as Impunity has to deal with the Dingoz now.
Oh, Jaeger here, not in a good spot. He does have utilities, but then again, no helmet. Only a level 1 vest, and Jaeger now will be flagged. How long is he going to hold on? Jaeger still managed to... Oh no! Jaeger managed to get 2! Wow, Jaeger, I'm impressed. But then again, at the end of the day, you still have to go down. You're just overpowered, overnumbered.
Straight in the face.
Right in the face.
That's so brutal, man. And back into Impunity Vax, trying to running away. They know they have nothing on them, bro. Look at that. Just a fist fight going for Vax. And no, just go away.
Yeah, I think Impunity, this is, I mean, the flight path, oh no!
Hey!
Page 2-0 were able to take him out.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's points on the board.
just to roast it a bit, maybe H2O need to fight somebody without anything on them. That's how they get the kills.
Oh, come on!
Oh.
That's
Wow.
just mean. Now that's just below the belt, man. Yikes!
I'm sorry,
Ouchies.
Cloud. It's because of you. I have to duke it out like that. But yeah, I think this is a great run for H2O this time around. They get a good start. They just have to keep the momentum going.
Well, we're gonna have to wait and see because the only person who can really stop that momentum is, Last Survivors, who is just above them by a couple of points. Okay, so I think that's the real competition here. But let's look at Geek Fam. Overall damage 1.4k with a total of 8 kills. Why are you looking at me like that?
You're suddenly just being a little bit sarcastic.
let's just take a moment here. Let's just take a moment and not reflect about what I just said. But Geek Fam overall looking pretty good in terms of loot, having an overview over EVOS. They're pretty spread out right now, and they did land towards school. They are expanding out, and I think the loot there is going to be a-okay. They're going to be stacked once they get out.
Yes, EVOS here is my personal favorite place. You have all the loot, you have all these buildings. It's very strategic as well. You can be on top of that actual school building and have a good vision of that surrounding area. Not too many hills all around, so that's actually really good. I'm glad that they are there. They'll be really happy there, I would say, to loot.
That's true. And jumping back into H2O, now it's my turn to comment. So it's okay. I think they're going to be great when it's my voice actually talking
I'll
about
be quiet when it's switches to H2O.
I think it's going to be okay. But there you go. 273 damage with 1 kill. I think that's the first kill they got themselves just now.
Oh god! Oh! I mean,
It's
they
quite
could show.
actually true.
Yeah,
right?
it is kind of true, but especially for Kagura, yeah, that probably was going to be the kill. Actually, they did have a couple of kills prior to this as well, based on the previous standings.
This is just based on today's standings.
Okay,
apparently.
fair enough. But H2O Arts as well, making sure.
Cloud, when I try to pass it on to him, he's like, "No, I'm not gonna talk. You guys go ahead."
Don't do it. Don't jinx it. I don't want him to go down like this.
Yeah, I'll keep myself. Okay, now that we switch on to FV, you guys can hear me again. So, so it looks like FV, they have 3 team members in this area. They sent 1 scout out, and so everyone's in the same area. Okay, that's cool. So this is a big area, of course, and definitely lots of loot for everyone. And now everyone's just on a looting simulator. The first circle is just closing in halfway, so there's still plenty of time before the action begins.
That's true. And the rest of the team from Team NoRecoil, I talked to them, some of the teams before. They are quite a bit stressed out, apparently, because they are not performing so well, some of the team. But on the other hand, Geek Fam is penning down Impunity multiple times off the map, while Bapak is getting on Resurgence head there.
Oh boy, that's not exactly the greatest start. And coming back to Team NoRecoil, I can definitely understand considering where they were yesterday, where they look. You can definitely feel their presence a lot more. Now Bapak having to deal with RSG here. He does spot out Jenny real quick. Six is on his way with the vehicle. Small boy does hear it out. He needs to call to his team and fan out a little bit more to cover the angles. Both Trinity and Six down in the south and southwest side, they've got to be so careful.
Yeah, Bapak is still trying to play the terrain game like before, but I don't think it's gonna work as well like last game. Apparently they have a big house shielding them while Trix is trying to go into the water.
Wait, what?
Trying to pick up the loot from one of the boxes here. Apparently they lost one team. I think maybe it was one of Resurgence or maybe not. Yep. I think it's Y2K box. They just got him.
What in the world? What was he doing in the water?
Yeah, did he land there or something? I'm not too
Maybe.
sure about that, but yeah, it's a really weird place to be there as a box. So looks like these 2 teams, they have their eyes locked onto each other. But then again, RSG, they are down to 3 men right here versus Bapak. They have a full squad there.
Well, looking at it right now, Team NoRecoil holding their position by the bridge. If we're talking about bridge camping, this is as close as we can get right now.
No, it's gonna be the bridge circle, please. Just let it be a bridge circle. Just for once, make the game a little bit hard for the rest of the team. But EVOS just walk into the territory of Resurgence, who also add with Bapak trying to duke it out. But I don't know if this is a great time for them to charge and being a nosy. Oh, and I called it out. Kuza straight away clipped a lot of that.
That's that's a lot of damage, but RSG understand. I don't want to get locked in. I'm making a run for it. Oh boy, it is okay. Gonna be all right. He's gonna be shot quite a lot, but again, he didn't lose too much health. He was able to juke it out a little bit more, but that vehicle is down.
Yeah, Voki now does not have a vehicle. He needs to prone to safety, but looks like, is he going to go for safety or is he going to go for it? And now we do see, Bapak just moving in. They might join a party here, but looks like they will lure around a bit and let everyone have their fun. But on the other side, we do see RSG. Looks like they're pressing the eject button. They are leaving this town.
No way, we're not gonna wait anymore. Well, Bapak just joins in the fray, wants a bit of the pie. And Kuza, he just walked in without any warning and almost got knocked, but he returned back that damage. Look at that, Jenny. Straight away, proning. There's a lot of damage being taken up on him.
It could have been, honestly, it could have been worse, but I think Resurgence made a good call of bailing out of there because now they leave Bapak as well as EVOS in a situation where they're going to be stalemated for now. You know, the next circle will be determined in the next 9 seconds, and we're going to have to see how this is going to pan out for them, whether they get a little lucky, whether they don't. We're just going to have to pray to RNG circle.
Yep, absolutely. But definitely, at least for this round where the circle closes in, they are still within the circle, I believe.
Oh,
so
look at that nade just now.
Wow.
Alex Karma hits him this time. A little bit late, but it's still a Karma. Nade's on top of him. Finished off straight away. That's hard to just swallow it in, you know. Take it in as much as you can.
And that just means that, you know, Impunity is going to be back into the lobby. Unfortunately, they're going to be one of the first teams to get the first team, actually, the first squad to get knocked out. However, Bapak here trying to keep control over the area, making sure that EVOS can't really get out.
Yes, I do see some movements there from Bapak. They may want to go for the flank, but now switching over to Yoodo, we do see here Manparang and also Drax. They are against a full squad for Team Geek fam here. Ladies and gentlemen, Manparang definitely spotting out that moving vehicle just behind the tree. Is he going to take the shot here? Nope, not a good angle to take the shot. Those terrains just not on his side there.
Yeah, I saw Drax were being bombarded a couple of nades just now, but the stone really helped him a lot. He took a lot of cover from there. While Geek fam knowing it's going to be a waste of their resources, just going to build this one out. Take the longer route, just make sure they're actually coming up from behind, which they can, and repositioning themselves will be a wiser choice. They were kind of in the under level of the ground and terrain, which is not great. And at the same time, the blue is closing in, and none of them are actually in the safe zone yet.
Yeah, and it looks like, you know, Geek fam is going to continue moving forward. However, H2O is kind of in their way here, and I think this is going to be a really awkward situation where H2O need to get out of there while Geek fam needs to push on through.
Yeah, straight away, Cloud. Just making sure that he's surrendering, but energy drink has been drawn by Kagura. Can he make it out from there now? Okay, making sure he got it pinned down up to the point the blue is also closing both teams. They need to advance and they need to move because, like it or not, there's another team gatekeeping them at the edge of the circle later on.
Okay, Arts is going to be the first one who goes down. Oh no! YKV is next on the list. Is Naoki trying to maintain his position? He has to use his utility. He's already used his utility as much as he can. He sees his foot, gets a couple of damage. Kagura should be going down due to the circle. Put down a 1 HP, but Damn Root is going to be next. YKV is the next to go, but Pengu, he's making a break for it. He's trying to shank it all the way over to the edge.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, Penguin needs to leave. He's turning into a penguin now. Just trying
Ain't
to
nobody
swim
got
away.
time for that, you know? I just gotta swim myself away, you guys. Good luck, all the best.
Oh boy, what a situation here. And yeah, because of it, this is the reason why I don't like water. It really isolates you, especially when you need... Wait, is that a saving grace right there? He sees the boat and he's gone for it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
what
that
a
is
luck.
definitely decent. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Okay.
I can see the door from here.
Yeah.
The door.
Oh, it's getting
Security,
worse.
can you please unlock the door?
Okay, now I have to pray for farm. Praying for farm. Come on, farm.
Farm it is, but there you go. Still spraying Yoodo, gang. Making sure they give off a lot of impression and pressure for Bosskurr just now. And just gonna make it out. But Fredo, on the other hand, is struggling to get out in this open field. There's no way they're gonna go back for him because it will be a disastrous shot calling for the team. They have to sacrifice Fredo just for the sake of a team.
And looks like Brother may be the one to actually take it on this kill, but looks like they may go for it there. We do see here Manparang actually might make the run for it. Will they? Smoke goes out. Oh, but then again, Fredo gets fragged out and they will need to change the plan.
Oh boy, that's a little unfortunate here. But let's look at Axis because, you know, whoo! Okay, this is becoming more important. XPERT bailing out. They're like, nah, don't want to deal with this. As Yoodo Jumper trying to retrieve from the situation as Squad 15 Axis is in full control. And they can see they have to drop the smokes. And they're going to start now because I think this is the first time Yoodo might have actually dropped a significant advantage. And they are in some dire circumstances.
Yeah, Mamparan tried to revive and pop a lot of smoke, making sure he has every corner covered with just a small hut to work with. Axis, on the other hand, quite out in the open, but Ben Bosskurr just got touching with still hot. There you go. He was waiting and prepared. Pain straight away coming out and making sure he won't be rushed in because you know what? He is ready. But the rest of the team, where are they? They just coming in to save him the last minute.
Oh man, that preemptive strike, definitely. He was really alert about who's there. And we do see a Mozart here shooting out. And Yoodo, they are still in the middle of a lot of stuff. They don't have their vehicle there, but around it, they do have a lot of enemies that have eyes on them. They know, okay, that's Yoodo. That's the guys that we want to take out.
And now, you know, Axis again holding their position, very, very strong position as well until the circle is determined. They're going to maintain that structural ground.
Yeah, man, XPERT MY being denied by ESG. Trying to run away, huh? No, you're not going to get it out this time. While the rest of Yoodo just now was kind of segregated, it's kind of hard for them to actually play with so many teams in between. Back to ESG though, they are trying to get the loot still. At the same time, so close. Yet so far, another team is also nearby.
Yep, and we do see here ESG. They are a full squad still. There's still 13 teams here, ladies and gentlemen. 42 alive. We're at circle number 4. The action may start anytime soon. We're just looking at, oh, just look at this. There's team number 14 here just passing by. Dingoz. Just passing by, a few shots went out there. Yep, baiting those shots, so they now know where ESG is. Oh, a couple of shots that do connect.
Okay, a couple do connect, a bit of peppering here and there, but ESG, again, rotating out, getting into the vehicles and starting to give chase to Dingoz, and hopefully they find a position that isn't too compromising because, again, the next circle has been determined, and they are right in it, and they determine, yes, this is the house I want. I want this structure.
I want to gatekeep here because they know just now there's another team just behind them. While Yoodo, like I said, kind of hard to play too against so many. It's two against the world for Yoodo, Memparang as well as Jumper. And there you go. Out in open, Axis is the one who took them down. Chick is really being careful with the use of that door as a shield. That's quite smart there.
Jumper and Manparang, they will still hold on to this. They were lucky to have a structure there to actually help them, and there's a vehicle there if they really want to make a run for it, but it's really, really risky because that vehicle is just too open and it can explode quite easily as well. But from the other side, this may be their saving grace again, and we do see here, looks like Oman have their eyes on Bosskurr here. Bosskurr just moving in. Oh, Bosskurr landing right behind. And now Brother will be the first one to go down. Brother, you need help. Brother, where's your sister? And now Manparang still shooting it out. Just trying to get a kills. But then again, nothing connects. But that's not the objective. For this more objective is still survival here.
Man, Yoodo has been holding it for such a long time. It was 2 against the world now. And they still managed to duke it out. They tried to rush in. It was like, what, 4 against 2? But still managed to hold it in.
Yeah, not looking too good overall, but this game is only going to pick up from spiciness as the rest of the team is kind of in this awkward position because remember, XPERT is in the structures while Geek Fam, again, holding another position as well. They have, you know, plenty of structural space to give them that freedom of, oh, my flanks are going to be absolutely fine as long as it's got these 4 walls. I'm going to A-OK. Grenade out in the smoke here as Mace lobs another one in hopes to flush out. Mozart, he gets the first initial hit. He needs one more. He's at 11 and he finally goes down. He's going to throw another nade just to secure the kill.
And now Mozart is definitely, and now we switch over to Kratos. Kratos here just moving all around. He's just between structures here. There is a vehicle. There are a couple of vehicles. Looks like they built a barricade there for themselves. They'll be in a safe place for now. But then again, on the map, we do see that they're kind of surrounded there, but I'm not sure if other opponents do know their presence there at the same time. And then, oh, Tricks! Looks like he came down, but then again he goes down there. But thanks to Jenny, they still managed to survive, taking out Heiko at the process. And at the same time, Jenny just trying to go around just to make sure that there are no one else in the vicinity at this moment. And definitely Tricks will need to be saved. But looks like Jenny will need to use the Jenny.
One more hit.
Jenny managed to take one down there. Jenny managed to take out Heiko. That was very, very good reaction there.
Really, really nicely done.
Kuza is really furious now with that last dot. They placed themselves at 11th place for VIP squad. The rest of the team, they are looking great. Expert, they are actually going for it for FV. Expert saying is just in the middle of so many teams, a little bit outskirts of the farm for the next goal. I know you're happy about this, Gideon.
I know when my victory is won. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Ouch.
I've already got my blazer off and it's just like, oh yeah, victory is sweet. But whose victory is it going to be between the rest of these teams as Dingoz is slowly pulling back up? It's going to be a real close range battle there, but RSG managed to take him out. It's still getting a couple of shots. He's quickly going to plop down. The smoke is really quick just to kind of give some protection and heal back up.
Oh, Bapak just walked into their vicinity as well. This is really a great rushing time. But Axis, on the other hand, only have Omans left, while Dingo's trying to pin him down. There's also Insane from the back. On the side, there's another team going in, which is Resurgence. Are they going to leave the rest of Axis behind for Oman? He can just advance forward if he wants to.
Yes, only 9 teams left here, ladies and gentlemen. 28 alive. And we do see here that GG needs some help there.
No
GG
way.
will be revived. But, grenade goes out there.
Oh.
Wow, what did we just see there?
Oh my goodness, he saw him kind of hovering between the door and he was just cooking that grenade. He's just praying like, come on, just stay there a little bit longer, lobs the grenade, gets a perfect grenade kill there. That's some class A action right there.
Savage, real savage. But now Jenny is now wiping off Team NoRecoil. Got themselves at 8th placement, but he got punished straight away. Tricks trying to find the position of the opponents because they don't seem to get to pinpoint who are the ones that actually pointing out the guns on them. There are so many. He got sandwiched between 2 teams now, AV as well as Resurgence, cornering them down as much as they can.
RSG is just holding their position for now. Geek fam, again, everybody has like a little structure that they're hiding on, but honestly, if you have to give it to someone in terms of positioning, you have to give it to Flash Vision Unbeatable because, again, no structure, high ground, but they don't have to worry about a thing
at the moment. But now the circle has just closed in, they will need to make a move. This will be very difficult because we do see here there are a couple of teams actually gatekeeping at this point. We do see here, Dingoz, they are still in the structure, but they need to move out as well. They have about 30 seconds to decide where they want to move to.
Because they have XP as well as Geeks just around the corner. ESG on the other hand just advance as fast as they can, but they walk into another team just now. FV has been waiting there forever. Like you said, they got the higher ground, no covers, but it's okay. They got all the visualization they need. They can just in the line of sight for everybody to be shot down.
And more importantly, just look at how Flash Vision currently is positioned because, again, they could delay their walk into the circle right now. They just need to deal with the problems on their left and their right. But ESG out in the open gets one knockdown already. The second knockdown comes on through. A pretty good start there. Kiddo is down by himself. However, the rest of the team needs to be able to cover for him because Alpha has some great positioning. He needs to continuously put the pressure. If he has some nades, he's going to keep blind firing in hopes to maybe clip one.
But then this position will be compromised very soon by the blue circle. Blue circle definitely closing in. Looks like Tricks goes down as well in the hands of Voki. Voki gets another kill. Looks like Voki's clearing up. Bapak there. 6 goes down on the hands of Voki as well. And now the kills are just coming in. Only 5 teams left. Geek fam still holding on to their structure. They are somewhat within the circle. They can hold on to this. But then again, team number 14, they are right smack in the middle. And now Voki here throwing out the grenades here. Ladies and gentlemen, Voki from a distance here, just throwing out those grenades, trying to find that position right behind that smoke and just giving that
That's
position.
a lot. That's a lot of pressure by Voki alone, throwing the nades one by one continuously, consecutively, and that just burned off a lot of FV. Now Resurgence trying to go for FV next, and there's another team passing by. Sleep on the other end just managed to get one more knock. There's only one more. Voki, where is Voki right now?
He's trying to heal back up. He's got a lot of problems to deal with right now with most of his team members already down. He's the last one up. There's no way he's going to be able to revive them at this point. He has to be aggressive. He goes forward, takes a couple of shots, doesn't connect, but the rest of the team Alpha is so out of position right now as they're running around trying to make sure he goes on, but finally, Voki is dead.
Yeah, Resurgence secured himself at top 5, but looking at this, Geek actually having the strongest compound when it comes to covers.
Yes, strongest compound indeed. But at the same time, looks like there is a drop there right in the middle. Just at Dingoz, they do have a little bit of advantage if they want to go for it. And it could be worth it at this point. It's just beside them. But all eyes definitely will be on that drop. And ooh, looks like 420 goes down. Bamburu, Ainauki taking on one as well. And GG goes out as well. And here we go. Looks like they want to go for it. ESG, Superland wants to go for the loot here.
He's holding it out. I don't think he wants the cover, but he's making sure that they're putting pressure onto this. He goes for it. Oh, he lands it. He makes sure he domes his opponents. They've been knocked down. This is going to buy him some time. He's going to apply the bandages. He needs to start boosting himself whenever he can in his free time because every little advantage is going to count. Okay, rolling up the sleeves. This is it.
Superland, he took a big risk just now, exposing himself too much, waiting out in just at the window pane, making sure he scope it in. Now it's no really a great thing going in alone, but he doesn't have that much choice. Superland tried to hold the nade, cooking it up, hoping to throw it in one of the windows, but he just dodged it in the right time, at the right moment for Geek.
Yep, Superland here, still trying to, he's going for another window here, he's trying to get Ainauki. Ainauki will be, no! It looks like Ainauki will be knocked down through that grenade. And at the same time, we do see they're going in there and Superland taking it out one by one. There's a little, everyone's going on to Superland. Superland will go down here and Superland, the How is just too far to actually help it, and Alpha will finish him off there.
This might be Flash Vision's game. They are one of 4 teams to actually hold, but they have to flush Geek time out. He locks the nade inside. He gets a knockdown, but now the question is, he's so low, he needs to heal himself back up. He does have the micro Uzi. He could look to push in with the rest of his team, but remember, there are still 2 other competitors outside waiting to take advantage of this. Another grenade, he's prepping it. He wants to get into that room, doesn't bounce correctly. Another knockdown.
Oh yes, and we do see here, Geek is now just falling apart. They are taking it out, and Kiddo takes out another one. Kiddo is bossing the house here, ladies and gentlemen. And Naoki goes down as well in the same process. Now we're down to 3 teams, 6 alive. Anything could happen at this point. How? Just outside the house, watching out the action from afar. Can't do much here.
There's another one, then another one, there goes another one. It was a 9 nail placed by FV just now. And ESG How, he just has to wait it out. Play the healing game. Because 40 more seconds, we will see this circle no more.
Oh my goodness, is ESG How actually going to get away with the door opens. He does notice it, but he doesn't see anybody peek out. Kiddo, he does throw a nade out there. How? It looks like he's A-okay for now. His only problem, he's just almost in cover, and luckily the high ground is just fine. But Dingoz on the other side, if they spot him out, he could be out of the game.
So who will hold on now? We are down to top 3 now. Who will be second place? Now we see How here. We have only like 8 seconds more.
He has only bandages. That's not gonna work out well for How.
Not happy. Take it out, How. Now they will make the charge. They want that chicken dinner. They want that first place. It's Marcelo. Marcelo is prepping out the grenade, but Marcel is just behind the vehicle. How long can he last? Now it's on to Marcel. Marcel with the first aid kit. They can go for the rush right now. Kiddo goes in, tries to move it on. Marcel still heal up, but again, how long can it last? Marcel will go down. Winner. Chicken dinner for Unbeatable Gaming.
They have been waiting the whole day today. The warm-up game, they managed to open up with a chicken dinner and finally prove themselves. They land another one for the closing of the game today. That was brilliant, superbly well done. Nate's play
What a
Wow.
finish. We got to know this team almost in and out. Their personalities, look at these brotherhoods. I'm actually genuinely happy that they actually got this win. These boys are ready to bring it to the rest of these teams.
I mean, just look at them. Just look at that group hug. That's what I've been saying. They've been doing that the whole day.